That grinding did not take long at all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll get to it in just a moment. But first, you already know we gotta get another one of these done. You know... Oh, wait. Wait a second, I didn't realize we were here already. Ooh, look at that. We can actually get this part done. We were supposed to get this done before the DLC. Because now that I'm doing this after the DLC came out, the continuity is all screwed up. But who cares? I also found out you need to get to 15 of these to get Mega Lucario Z. So hey, it's a good thing we're getting this done. Isn't the Infinite Z Royale great? Hey, I thought we were supposed to be surveying hyperspace. What are you doing in a battle like this? We don't have time for this. I haven't had a chance for an all-out match with you since we fought to see who's the strongest Mega Evolution user. Watch me win! You know, I didn't realize we were at Battle 15, so, I guess we're gonna get this done first. Man, had I known you'd start off with Meowstic, I would have sent out Greninja first. I do not remember her team. I only remember what she has last. No, why'd you have Toxic? I don't know what she has next. This was clearly not the right matchup. But we'll try it. Maybe we'll survive. Never mind, never mind, never mind. I couldn't get out of the way in time. Here, I'll use Liquidation too. I do know to send out Skarmory last because it's Floette. Time to use the power of our bonds with everyone in Lumiose and Mega Evolve! Yeah, Oh no, she's gonna hit me with her Light of Ruin! Guess not! No wonder you're the strongest of us all. Well, thanks for the endorsement there. Alright, this is battle number 15. But don't forget, we need to get to 20. So we're not done with this just yet. I'm really glad we met, you know? Cool, thanks. I couldn't have taken on the whole Zia Royale or protected Lumiose if you hadn't been there. I don't know what dialogue differences there would be here if it was Urbane. I actually haven't looked into that. I know the two characters have some drastically different lines. Tawny, can I have a word? Emma? Yeah, sure. Must be pretty important if you came to find me. Sorry, give us just a second, okay? So, was Emma on the side watching the battle and waited for the battle to finish before approaching, or did she just happen to arrive at the right time? Emma, you're sure? Alright. Come on, we need to make a stop at Quasartico HQ. We are at Quasartico. We already are here. Alright, just leave without me. That's nice. The two of you go in by yourselves and then just leave me to walk the rest of the way myself. Well, that's nice. Thanks for coming, both of you. Why do I need to be here? Just triple checking. Tawny, your jacket was a keepsake from your mom, right? Yeah, it was. Well, I found the person who gave it to your mom in the first place. That jacket was a gift from me. Look at his face. Look at my face. I'm sorry? Tawny, I'm quite sure that your mother was my daughter. Ah, as if I didn't know. All the hints in the game, as if I didn't piece it together already. Your mother worked to develop hologram technology, did she not? That's right. Your mother and we disagreed over the direction in which this company was moving. She left, saying that she had her own research she wished to pursue. Yes, she worked hard at that research, all while caring for me when I was just a kid. It was a lot for her to handle on her own. Okay, so another neglectful dad in this world. I think she ended up working for Team Flare, or maybe getting support from Lysander. Is it true your mother's research contributed to the invention of Team Flare's hologram? Wait, it is true that your mother's research contributed to the invention of Team Flare's hologram devices. That very same research enabled us to develop our own holotech here at Quasartico Inc. Even though she chose to walk a separate path, we still find these points of intersection. Life truly is curious at times. So Mom's hard work helped make the wild zones and everything possible. But she burned herself out doing all that. In the end, she had to go to some faraway region to try and rest. I see, and I suppose that is where she... Yeah, you'll see in just a moment, they absolutely refuse to say certain words like died and passed. They just refuse to say certain words. I knew my mom had ties to Lumiose, so I figured I'd find you, or someone who knew her, here. But of course our family was not originally from Lumiose City. That's why it was a struggle to find any leads. Until I noticed that jacket. I couldn't be sure at first. It has certainly seen some hard days since I'd last seen it. And of course you'd added some flair of your own. Team Flare? No. That's what prompted President Jet to enlist me to do some sleuthing for her too. At that moment, it struck me. What if President Jet and Tawny are related to, and searching for, one another? Wow! My daughter, your mother, did she ever speak about me? She regretted never talking to you again after she left. And she said if I ever met you, I should tell you something. Even though you and she walked different paths, there was still so much you had in common. Noticing what you shared made her life feel fuller, even after she left, maybe especially after. If only I'd been less stubborn. If only I tried to reach back across that divide sooner. I think it's alright. She'd be glad to know her message reached you at least. I must ask one thing of you, Tawny. I bear a responsibility for Quasartico Inc. choosing to conceal the truth about the tower's threat from the public for so long. And so I plan to step down as president. But the urban redevelopment plan must continue. We must make Lumiose City into a place that truly belongs to both people and Pokémon. having some continuity Jesus Christ, in the project's leadership could help the transition go a little smoother. Perhaps if someone who had been helping already were to step into my shoes, someone who is already a leader in their own right. Wait, are you saying what I think you're... Wait, Jesus. Wait, you're not saying what I think you're saying, are you? You want me to take over as CEO for Quasartico? Me, leading the whole company. I mean, I guess it makes some sense to keep it in the family, but... You know what? Alright, I doubt Mom would have wanted me to refuse. I understand... Wait, you understand why I have to do this, right? Of course I get it. Thank you so much. Hey, Floette? You were listening, right? I'm gonna be really busy for a while. I probably won't have time to be a good Pokemon trainer. So, you should do like AZ would have wanted. Help him keep Lumiose safe. Thanks, Floette. Here, use this well. The Floettite. There's a lot of black Megastones. I'm so sorry to break up your team this way. It's alright. Even if we're apart for a little while, we'll always be Team MZ. I'll come give them the whole story later, but could you break the news? To lead into being worst timing for a yawn ever. I'll whip up an extra special croissant curry to make it all up to you, I promise. Jet over here, a croissant what now? Let's all keep doing what we can to make Lumiose the best place it can be. Wow, after so long, that main mission's finally done. But we're not done yet. We need to get to 20. Alright, after 12 years, we finally got AZ's Floette. Where is it? We finally have AZ's Floette. And look, original trainer AZ, ID number 1. Wasn't N trainer 2? AZ is trainer 1. 12 years and we finally got AZ's Floette. And AZ's Floette finally completed our Mega Dex. You know, before the DLC. And I'm also missing Meganium, but, well, others too. Sweet, we finally got that done with. Alright, so I thought I would need to take a little hiatus from this game, because I thought I would need to grind a whole lot off screen. But it turns out it wasn't hard to grind at all, or rather it didn't take very long. Alright, now that I'm back at Hotel Z, I'm gonna edit in a clip that I pre-recorded. I'm recording this part in advance because I found out just what I need to do after this part. So I'm recording this separately and then I'm gonna edit it in afterwards because I need to get past this part so that I can keep on grinding. Because it turns out to progress in the game, I need to do a whole lot of grinding, and I'm not happy about it. But in order to do said grinding, I need to get past this point first, because I need donuts. I need to make the donuts, but I can't make the donuts until I get past this point. So I'm just going to record this, and then I'll edit it in afterwards. I am so not happy about this. Hello, gents. Here we are, pardon the intrusion. Well, isn't this an adorable sight? Folks would eat this right up. Interesting. Wait. Interested in a little financial backing to turn your solo stand into a global donut empire, Miss Chef? Corbeau, come on! Can't help it. Got a nose for business opportunities. Boss, I hate to say this, but it can be kind of hard for others to tell when you're joking. Who's joking? I love this guy. Anyway, listen up, Team MZ. I've been searching for the perfect flavor profile to capture all your Mega Evolution power so you can take on the Pokemon we're after. And I found it. Tell them about the donut they need to make, Felipe. Yes, sir. We put the whole Rust Syndicate to work coming up with a flavor profile we're rather confident in. This recipe requires you to craft a donut that meets or exceeds the following flavor scores. Pay attention to this. You'll need a minimum of 310 points in sweet, 100 points in spicy, 310 points in sour. It also calls for at least 40 points in bitter and 40 points in fresh. I wonder if these numbers mean anything, like if there's a deeper meaning behind them. Lastly, you'll need our special spice, Épice Noir. It's a signature Rust Syndicate recipe. I don't even know if I said that right. It just sounds like black spice. Those refined, tasteful little grains are the key to the ultimate donut. You obtained the bottle of Épice Noir. Why don't you just give me a bottle of charcoal powder? A mysterious spice that is highly valued among members of the Rust Syndicate. A sprinkle of it elevates the flavor of any dish so sublimely you'll feel as if you're dreaming. Man, this is a roofie. It's vital to Operation Mega Donut that you follow these directions precisely. Only then can you make what I've dubbed the Bad Dreams Crueler. Or is it Cruller? Once it's made, meet us in front of the tower. Alright, so now that I got this part out of the way, he just said his piece and waltzed out. Busy guy. I'm ready to make sure the donut we need... make sure to make the donut we need as long as we've got the ingredients, which we don't. See, I'm glad I decided to try to move forward in my main game before actually hopping on and doing this. Because as it turns out, I've actually met a roadblock because the ingredients we need, I do not have. So let's see, the recipe calls for 3 Hyper Tanga berries, which you can see I only have 1. After all that grinding, I only have 1. I also need, let me see, I need 3 Hyper Cassib berries, which also only have 1. So, let's see, it's 3 Hyper Tangas, 3 Hyper Cassibs, 1 Hyper Koba, which I do have 1, and then 1 Hyper Yacht. I imagine yacht as in like the boat. So anyways, these are rare berries. After all this time grinding, I still only have 1 each, and I need at least 2 more each. So I decided I'm going to grind for these on my own to spare you guys all the time it'll take me to grind and get them. Because you've seen me grind plenty in this game, and to the point where I only have 1 each. So I'm going to grind for these berries on my own, off screen. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys back when I've gotten them. So, now that I've gotten this pre-recorded session out the way, let's get back to the game. So, ignore everything I just said. Ignore everything I said in that clip. Well, aside from the ingredients we need for the donut. Because I thought it would take me a very long time to grind for those ingredients, for those hyperspace berries. But it turns out all you need to do is you need to do 4-star. 4-star hyperspaces. I did 2 of these, and I got enough of the berries I needed. I simply just did 2. Now, you need plenty of time, because you need to hit the gold Pokeball, because that's what I needed to do. I had to hit the gold Pokeball twice in 2 of the 4-star levels, and I was able to get enough of what I needed. Alright, so now let's make that Cruller recipe. Or is it Cruller? Man, you should have seen my face when we were told what we needed for this recipe, what requirements were needed. You should have seen my face. At first, I didn't think it was too bad, and then I learned exactly what I needed. And, ooh, the disappointment. The disappointment filled me. Especially on how much more that implied I needed to grind. Anyway, so we need 3 Oop, yeah, I only have 3. 3 Tangas, 3 Cassibs, 1 Koba, and 1 Yacht. That's the recipe we need. And we get this absolute nightmare of a donut. Pitch Black Power, Mega Power Conservation, and Speed Power. A donut as black as night, made with a spoonful of Epice Noir. It has a complex flavor. It allows you to enter a giant distortion in the sky. Not even the giant distortion, just a giant distortion. Voila! The Bad Dreams Crawler is complete. Or is it Crawler? I think it's Crawler. Like a donut crawler? I think it's Crawler. When the time comes, we'll pour as much Mega Evolution power into that pastry as we can. You know, we're talking about a donut here. How ridiculous is this? And that and that'll give Hoopa a burst of power on par with Mega Evolution. Then, once we get into the distortion above the tower, we can finally save the Pokemon in there. I'm counting on my main crew. Let's do this, you two. You know it. Let's get out there. Let's go out to the tower. Corbo's waiting. See, in my continuity, Tawny just became CEO. And now she's back to doing this. Remember what I just said about the messed up continuity? Beginning of the DLC, she said she had some work over at the tower. Well, she wasn't CEO yet at that point. So yeah, the continuity is completely messed up for me, but whatever. Continuity doesn't exist. If continuity did exist, we would have Ash Greninja in this game. Wasn't there something I was supposed to do? I feel like I'm forgetting to mention something. Damn, what am I forgetting to mention? Here's our Team MZ Power Trio. It's time to follow this distortion into Hyperspace Lumiose and take on the Pokemon behind all this. Oh, right! That reminds me. That's what I forgot to mention. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. So, this DLC has a butt-ton of Mythicals available in it, and that's great for me, because you know my living dex in Pokemon Home is Pokeball only. But Mythicals, that poses a problem. Well, after this DLC, there's only 2 Pokemon left in my living dex, not in Pokeballs. Those 2 being Zarude and Enamorus. Yes, Enamorus. I'm not counting the ancient Hisuian Pokeball. I'm only counting modern-day Pokeballs. So after this DLC, I only have 2 Pokemon left in my living dex, not in regular Pokeballs. Zarude and Enamorus. Okay, let's continue. If this is what it takes to help everyone, then I'm ready to fight. I'm the Mega Evolution successor. No way am I gonna say no. So I assume you're ready as well? Yeah, I saved the game. Thought so. Guess I didn't really need to ask. Yeah, I saved the game as if this was Resident Evil. Let's see what bad dreams crueler you made. Or crawler. It's a crawler, dumbass. Anyways. Looks good. I knew the Rust Syndicate's signature Epice Noir would come through. Time to roll, Felipe. Summon everyone to Centrical Plaza. And then he just squats for some reason. Doesn't even pull out his phone to make a call. Literally, now that I've seen that logo as Team Flare's logo, I can't unsee it. Can you believe I didn't see it? It's literally just Team Flare's logo tilted with an N over it. Alright everyone, can you see my screen? I've marked where I want each of you. Slight angle, yes. The slight angle made it unrecognizable to me. Everyone confirm your posts, then stand by. The plan itself I understand, but I fail to grasp why you are the one giving orders. We need our strongest trainers working together if we're gonna save Lumiose. Especially you, Jacinth. Wouldn't want a trainer of your caliber stuck managing logistics. I'm just freeing you up. You know he prepared that ahead of time. You know he rehearsed that just knowing Jacinth would question. Now go make Operation Mega Donut happen. I poured my heart and soul into making my canary bread. Also, some other pastry could save the day? Hoopa needs donuts, Pops. It's all ringy. Well, it's Hoopa's loss. Canary bread is the best. Aw, G-Volt. Is this even your post, little, Gwyn, was it? It's fine, Pops. G-Volt can- wait, no, that's Canary speaking. It's fine, Pops. G-Volt can hang here. We're buds. More importantly, they're seriously planning to Mega Evolve Donuts? They are. Hopefully we can finish before Ivor arrives. Gwyn! Where's Gwyn? Yeesh, looks like Ivor's galumphing around the city looking for you. Guess we've got to protect Lumiose. If we don't, who will come back? Wait, who will come drink our delicious coffee? Perhaps this is the true calling of Team Flare Nouveau. Our raison d'etre. I can't speak French. There you go again, making everything existential. Can we just go on with helping people? With the helping people? What did she say? How characteristically pragmatic, Griselle. You know, I would be overjoyed if you could bring dear Grisham along with you to join my upcoming Magnifique Super Deluxe tournament. I told you, you come to me if you want to battle. Lady Jacinth, time is short. We must commence the operation. Goodness, Labane. Yes, Lady Jacinth? You managed to successfully sneak up behind me even in holographic form. I am all astonished. You have improved considerably. You could barely see her mouth change from a big frown to a smile. All thanks to your constant battling, your strict guidance, Lady Jacinth. You saw her face like, yeah, that's right. I suppose we better prepare too. We are prepared! Shit, can I trade places with him? What? We believe in you all. Don't worry, we're three of the strongest trainers in Lumiose. Well, Karina and Angus are at least. I heard that, Naveen. You're getting a dish of some extra spicy curry when we celebrate. If there's something left to celebrate after all this, I'll shovel down whatever you make. Ansha, you can hear us, right? Make sure to cheer Hoopa on. I certainly will. Good luck, all of you. Get out of my chat, bot. Emma will be here soon. Well, I'll pour all the Mega Evolution power we've got into that donut. How do we get up here? I know I said last time we have technology and Pokemon that could lift us up here, but I want to know how we got up here. Are you ready for the eye? I have no idea what you're talking about. No clue. What eye? Whoa, so this is a view from on top of Prism Tower. I knew we'd be up high, and wait, but what a sight! The view from up here looks pretty different this time. Even looking up at this weird, distorted sky, I feel oddly calm. I think it's because I know we're going to use Ansha's donut and help a Pokemon in need. What a ridiculous sentence that just was. Indeed, I believe in you all. Everyone's in position down here. How's it look up there? We're all good to go. I'm actually curious what happens if I say give us a minute. Like, do I get a chance to save the game? I don't need to save the game, but I'm curious. What happens if I say this? Look at her face! They're all shocked! Sorry, I'm afraid we're all out of minutes to spare. Oh, the illusion of choice hits again. It strikes again. Let Operation Mega Donut begin. You're ready whether you like it or not! Wow, look at that! An actual cutscene! This is where all their budget went! That's neat. Are we saying Hoopa Unbound's power is akin to Mega Evolution? What would have happened if a human ate that donut? I think if a person ate that donut, they'd probably burst like a water balloon filled with blood and meat. Look, it's this place again. This place feels weirdly familiar. Pretty sure I'd just get more fat. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna blow up? No worse! It'll go straight to your thighs. My thighs? And then you'll blow up. Yeah, I could swear I've seen it before. I had a dream about this place. You both dreamed being here too? Yeah, those dreams. They must have been messages from the Pokemon here in Hyperspace Lumiose. They sure were strange. Yeah, stay away, but also help? Maybe it knows it'll suffer if it rogue Mega Evolves. We've got to press on and find that Pokemon. Not just find it, save it from rogue Mega Evolving. Look at that. For once, they actually made the characters follow you. Anyways, it's kind of crazy that they modeled all this for us to explore very little of it. Look, we can't even go around. We have to follow a set path. So crazy that they modeled all this for almost nothing. This is where all the budget went. You know, they were working on such a tight budget too. It's not like they have a lot of money to spare. It's not like they have a fat bank account they could tap into, and whatever expenses they pull out of it would be made back tenfold. No, it couldn't be. I think I might know what Pokemon we're gonna find deeper in here. What is it? I'm pretty sure it's Darkrai. Oh, you don't say. As if I didn't know. It drives people and Pokemon away from itself by afflicting them with nightmares. So it absorbed tons of Mega Power that the tower was giving off, and now it's affecting us with Hyperspace Lumiose, an out-of-this-world nightmare? I'd say so, though I sure don't like it. Thinking of the state Darkrai's in, it makes me so mad. Mega Evolution is a miraculous thing. It's a kind of magic born from the bond between between Pokemon and trainer, Keystone and Megastone. Rogue Mega Evolution is a cruel joke that goes against everything Mega Evolution is about. Well, at least I acknowledged it in the game. I'm the Mega Evolution successor, and I can't sit by watching Pokemon suffer from it any longer. Well, actually, you sat by the whole main story of the game. We gotta save Darkrai. Darkrai? What kind of Pokemon is it, even? Anyway, so, you're out of luck if you were hoping for a Mega Cresselia to go alongside Mega Darkrai, because no such thing. Only Darkrai gets the treatment. Oh my god, who's that? Who could that be? Wait, could it be? What the hell? What is he doing here? I thought he did. And wait, I thought I have Floette now. Hello, Tawny. AZ? How? This is just a dream, huh? It is a dream, but then again, life is a dream. How? How could you, AZ? After everything with the tower, I came back to the hotel to find you, but you were... See what I mean? They avoid saying the word dead. You did wonderfully. I'm so grateful for all you've done. You saved the Pokemon and people of our city, and my Floette. You truly are the worthy leader of Team MZ. Yeah, thanks, AZ. And Karina. Strong as these two may be, they would have struggled in hyperspace if not for you. Thank you. Nothing to thank me for. I can't stand to let poor Pokemon suffer from Rogue Mega Evolution. And you, AZ. I can't believe you had the nerve to kick the bucket before I made it to Lumiose. I had hoped to welcome you, but life laughs at our hopes, doesn't it? You damn right it does. I'm so glad to have known you. Thank you. I'm glad we managed to meet. The time we had was precious. It warms my heart to hear you say so. After wandering in the dark for as long as I have, your words are almost blindingly bright. I believe in you all. No matter how harrowing the night, I know you will help shape a brighter tomorrow. And then they ruined it with their typical screen cut to white. They couldn't have at least made him fade out as if he was saying peace out? AZ. Let's go. Look at that moon! Wait, that's no moon! Look, they modeled all this and we don't even get a chance to explore it. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to come back here later in the game. I don't think so. I think this is just a one-time place. It's too quiet. Stay away. Stop. That voice. It's the one from those dreams. Hurt. It hurts. You stay away. Stay away. Stay away, stay away, stay away! Stay away! Here it comes. Watch out! Wow, another actual cutscene. And this cutscene is actually really cool. They even have the Darkrai music in it as well. Yeah, that's sick. That was a really cool cutscene for how short it was. Darkrai appeared. So this Darkrai fight is actually really easy. I did this earlier today on my main game, and I got it done first try. Not really much of a struggle. This Darkrai fight is actually pretty easy. Still, watch me screw this up. Anyways, do you guys remember a little while ago the whole fiasco with me playing through all of regular Diamond on the DS so that I could do the Void glitch to get a Darkrai in a regular Pokeball for my living dex, only for it to be available in this game now? Oh. And I had to play through the whole game too. I needed to play through the whole game so I could make sure my team was strong enough to not get smoked by Darkrai when the time came to actually try to battle and catch it. Just make sure you have a handful of max potions. Ugh. You know, in my main game, I also did not have any fighting type moves. My main game, I chose Totodile, so I didn't have Emboar. I don't have Emboar with fighting type moves. I don't have any fighting type moves on my team. Oh man, there goes Emboar. No, not Pokedex. Stop the timer. Switch back to Embor. Alright, there's the first phase. Look at that, it's doing the whole Batman symbol over the moon. What in the Kirby final boss is this? It looks like dark matter. But yeah, Mega Darkrai. The leaks were real. You know, I have a friend who hasn't... Oh, crap. I have a friend who hasn't been caught up for Pokemon in quite a while. And I told him, since, you know, he loves Darkrai. It's probably his favorite Pokemon. Like I said, he hasn't caught up for quite a while. I told him, yo, your favorite Pokemon just got a brand new Mega. And then I showed him Mega Darkrai. He's just like, yo, that's sick. Actually, now that I take a look at it, it looks kind of weird. Give him the whole big-ass eye. And he's just like, what have they done to my boy? All I replied was, I. Well, there goes a close combat. Oh yeah, so he does the whole Mega Bayonet thing, creating clones. Okay, gotta recall you, come on. And then... I don't know how they expect you to dodge this, so I just continuously dodge. And from this angle, Mega Darkrai kind of looks like a big goldfish, does it not? Did it not? It kind of has a goldfish outline. Give me that black ball to pause the timer. And I will also heal up. Don't be stingy with the potions, not now. You know, I kind of thought, just looking at the design of this thing, it would have become a dark ghost type like everyone wanted. No. No, they said you could only have one, and we gave you Staraptor. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on! Notice the game lags a little bit here? Maybe it runs buttery smooth on the Switch too. Wait, let me... They didn't let me heal. Oh, now you let me... No! Now's not the time for this! Wow! I got knocked out from that. So what happens? You know what? I don't feel like doing the whole thing. Kill the eye. I know it's a cop-out, me just starting with the damage carrying over, but I don't care. Well, maybe not damage, but I can at least start from the second phase. Never mind, you died. I did. I did died. Look at that, the goldfish! It looks like a goldfish! Oh, I just noticed a health bar. Oh, I thought I would start the second phase with the full health bar. Never mind. And look, I get all my time! Damn, now I feel like I should have started from the beginning. Whoops. Oh well. Look, the goldfish outline. Well, you just said you regret not starting over with all the progress, right? Ahem! Ahem! You can't tell me that doesn't look like something you see as the final boss in a Kirby game. Nope, I'm going to step away this time. I'm really surprised they didn't make this thing a dark ghost type. You know, I never got... Oh my god. I never got confused. I never got Darkrai's typing confused. I always just knew it as a dark type, but then there actually was a while where I'm like, oh wait, yeah, that's right, it's not a ghost type. I don't know, I was never confused with this thing's typing at first, but then I was. For a small period. Alright, let's finish this. And I'm not sure why there's still other Darkrai's around here. They'll even attack, too. Ah, the perfect Pokeball. What? The perfect Pokemon to use a regular Pokeball on. You know, I really do wish I used the Master Ball on my Shadow Shiny Darkrai in Pokemon Go. Not because it was hard to catch, but just because what else am I going to use the Master Ball on? I won't even use the Master Ball on the Galarian birds. I have 5 Master Balls in Pokemon Go, and I paid for the 6th one. Darkrai. I thought it would be called the Darkrai Tite. We did it! We saved Darkrai from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. We are such a good team! You 3 really did it! You took care of that Pokemon causing Hyperspace Lumios to appear! I've never heard such a sunny voice out of you, Corbeau. You feeling good? Felt the need to ask the obvious, did you? Of course I'm happy! Lumios is safe again, thanks to all of you! You did great. I mean it. Let's head back. Can't keep everybody waiting. The space where the quote-unquote moon was is just a black void now. Right, so we have to walk back to where the portal was, and then get down from the top of Prism Tower. That's gonna take quite a while, right? Right? Oh, never mind. We start back from here. So the pitch-black Pokemon Darkrai was the one raging deep in hyperspace Lumiose. Yeah, I guess it somehow wandered into Lumiose and then settled on top of Prism Tower, probably to stay away from everyone down below. No way anyone would have found it there while the tower was closed off for redevelopment. But then Darkrai got exposed to all that mega power leaking from the tower. So its ability to inflict nightmares got cranked up and ran wild, not unlike the rogue tower itself. I guess not everything we saw was nightmarish, exactly. A lot of it was just odd. Makes sense, what with all the different people and Pokemon here in Lumiose. Blend together a whole city's worth of dreams, and of course you'll get some plain old weirdness mixed in with the scary stuff. Maybe even Darkrai can't always tell what's a nightmare to each of us. I'm told its nightmare powers are more instinct than conscious act anyway. Darkrai may not have meant any harm in the first place. That's probably true. What matters is it's over. And now, our next task is to make sure Ancha's dream becomes a reality. You got that right. Since we're wrapping things up, let me say one last time. Good work, kids. You're a good bunch. You know something? You might just be the greatest Pokemon trainer around. If I might also say a few words, I wanted to tell you how glad I am that I joined you all, and that I got to set up a shop with you. And that we might even get to carry on together to meet that fine legendary Pokemon next. It's also so... Well, let me sum up what I mean. Team MZ is the best! You bet we are. We are the best team ever. You're all the best ever. The city is the best ever. I'm the best team ever. Yeah, where's that option at? Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension. Wow! That DLC sucked! I did not have a good time doing this DLC, but it's over now. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's still a lot to do, and you know there is. I wonder if Kojima's name is in this credits. I didn't spot his name in the original credits. Others did. I didn't. Alright, there we go. But we are not done yet. Far from it. We still have the quote-unquote post-game for the DLC. And we also have all of the side missions. Yeah, we still have quite a bit to go for finishing the DLC. Finishing the game. Oh yeah, I also finished the Game Awards. As if I couldn't guess that Expedition 33 was gonna win. It won so many awards during the night. As if I didn't know that was gonna win. gotta say, this game did do what? Did do a great job with their characters. So what did you guys think of the DLC? You already know my thoughts. Yeah, now that's the money shot right there for Darkrai. So anyways, we still have a good amount of the post-game to do. We still have all of the legendaries and mythicals available in this DLC to catch. All of the mythicals caught on my main file are gonna go towards my living dex for this game. So the ones I catch here on this file are the ones that'll go towards my actual living dex in Pokemon Home. Because remember, Pokeball only. And there's actually a surprising amount of mythicals in this game. A handful of mythicals that don't even belong in Gen 6. But, you know, I'm still happy to get them. Finally get my hands on these mythicals in a regular Pokeball. I don't have to transfer up the ones I have in Pokemon Go. Well, that's nice. The next day, your alarm is going off. Is my vacation over yet? I thought I came to Lumio City for a vacation. I'm just a tourist, don't forget that. How long is my stay in the city? Alright team, time to finally make Ansha's dream become reality. Where should we look? What should we do? That's the question, isn't it? It's no good sitting around waiting for hyperspace distortions to form. Yes, we must do more than wait. I must ask that you please do everything you can to find that fine legendary Pokemon. See, they couldn't let Zygarde have all the spotlight in Zygarde's own game. The other green third legendary with the Mega Evolution, of course, had to show up and crash the party. We will launch it. What did she say there? Maybe I missed some text. We will launch it, but maybe it'll feel more like a real job if we make it official. Your original request was for us to help you make a donut, right? This is kinda on a whole new level. Do we even accept requests from team members? Sure, why not? Why wouldn't we? I'd ask him to lend a hand if I had a problem. Ancha should too. That sounds perfectly reasonable. I shall make a formal request of it. Please, catch that fine legendary Pokemon. At this point, does the team even know what Pokemon she's talking about? We do, but the team may not. The greatest gift. We'd be happy to take your request, Ancha. Now, if only we had any leads. Should we ask you-know-who? I'm sorry, why aren't we saying his name now? Well, you know what happens. Look, Corbo's our leading Hyperspace Lumiose expert. We'll need to involve him sooner or later. Why don't we head to his office before he has a chance to call us first? You all have fun. I don't think we all need to barge in together, so I'll head back and get some training in. See? Told you we're not done yet. Now, I haven't made it past this point yet. On my main game, I simply just caught Darkrai and I made it here. So, everything else moving forward as of now is uncharted territory. But I bet you more than anything, I'm not able to go after Rayquaza right now. I'm gonna go to Corbo, he's gonna tell me what I need to know, and then it turns out I need a ton more really rare hyperspace berries before I can go. So I bet you I need to grind again before I'm actually able to proceed. I know this game's deal by now. This game's not slick. And besides, I don't have an ice type to go up against Rayquaza. Why is Vinny still here? Look who it is. Funny, I was just about to call you. Yeah, we know. Listen, while we were searching for Darkrai, we detected some odd readings in 2 other places. Of course you did. These readings led us to a distinctive pair of brightly hued hyperspace distortions. We started referring to them by their colors, the ruby distortion and the sapphire distortion. Gee, could you be more on the nose? Are you going to tell me there's an emerald distortion afterwards too? We thought reaching out to Mademoiselle Ancha might be a good first step to learning more. Your encounter with the legendary Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose kickstarted this wild ride. What? Wild ride. Maybe telling us more will unearth a clue about how to approach these colorful new distortions. Alright, I'll share what I can. Okay, and that's the whole story. Damn, would have been nice to hear any of the story. Very interesting. I can just about guarantee, I always have an issue spelling the word guarantee. I can just about guarantee that the Pokemon you're after is called Rayquaza. Your description of it matches one I heard a long time ago. You sure know your stuff, Corbo. We should have figured you know it. Come on. Does the Pokemon world not have internet? Can't you just easily Google Rayquaza? It has to be well known by now. Well, see, there was one fellow who took care of me when I was just a little runt. He was the boss of an organization from Kanto who just happened to visit Lumiose. He knew a lot about the myths and legends of Johto, of the Johto and Hoenn regions. Wait, what is it? Are you talking about, like, the Rayquaza from the Hoenn region? Doesn't even care about who Corbo's talking about. Corbo said the boss, right? Of someone from Kanto? Would that really be Giovanni? Giovanni had ties with Johto, but did he really with Hoenn? What? You think there are other Rayquaza flying around out there? Look, that one line confirms yes, one Rayquaza exists. Not two, not more than one, there's one. There is canonically one Rayquaza flying out there. It's probably like Bigfoot or giant squids. People know it exists, but probably very little video / image / info. Man, I call bullshit on that. I call absolute bullshit on that. Ain't no way the Pokemon world has no clear footage or evidence of these legendaries. I call bullshit on that. I'll give the pass to some of them. Like, what? Xerneas and Yveltal only awaken once every 1,000 years? Something like that, fine, I'll give a pass to. But Rayquaza flying around all the time? Absolutely not. Not the Bigfoot part. I mean, not really. I'm just surprised. Look, I'm just telling you what I heard. Keep in mind, it's all secondhand info from years ago. Actually, you could probably tell us more about Rayquaza yourself. You're from Hoenn, yeah? Oh yeah, I am. Sure. Back in Hoenn, we've got these old legends. I'm talking real old. Bro, we still have animals in our world that still don't got good video / info on. Yeah, but you have to keep in mind how many animals there are in our world. You know how many species of one creature there are? In the Pokemon world, there's not that much as of now. As of right now, there are 1,025 species of Pokemon, which is nothing compared to real life. So, minus all the legendaries, the mythicals, everything that people would not normally see, you're telling me there's only like, I don't know, let's be generous, about 900 to 1,000 Pokemon that's commonly well known? What about the other handful, No information on them whatsoever? They tell of 2 legendary Pokemon. The first is Kyogre, maker of oceans. Then there's Groudon, maker of land. One of them seems to have a clear advantage over the other, but I digress. Kyogre and Groudon were locked in this fierce battle. Apparently, it was the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza that put a stop to the fight. Yes, that magnificent cutscene that blew everyone's mind in the early 2000s. Quite right, Lita. How wonderful to find another Rayquaza enthusiast. We should swap notes later. Huh? I mean, sure. We can do that, I guess. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure these new distortions are linked to Kyogre and Groudon. And dealing with these two might lead us to Rayquaza. Aw, shit. So you're telling me I gotta catch the 2 of them, aka grind to catch the 2 of them before I can catch Rayquaza. According to our calculations, you'll need special donuts, of course, to reach the pockets of hyperspace Lumiose in which Kyogre and Groudon dwell. Just like how you found Darkrai, eh? In that case, you know what you've got to do. Consider this your official survey request. If only you can see my face right now. Ah, but don't go yet, I forgot one thing. We've started picking up some distortions with rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon you've already battled and calmed down. Couldn't tell you why. Maybe it's your own subconscious memories influencing things? Anyway, these rogue Pokemon are dangerous, but beating them up yields lots of survey points. Oh. Oh, you don't say. Oh! Lots of survey points and rare valuable hyperspace berries. Oh! Oh! Certain hyperspace distortions newly appearing in your map can grant you a chance to battle rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon you've previously defeated. These rogue Pokemon boast extraordinary hyperspace levels. Shit! But defeating them, oh man, that's the one line I was hoping not to read. I was hoping they'd be the same, on par with the same difficulty as before. That's all from me. Good luck out there. How many do I need? 70,000 points. Excuse me. Fuck! No matter what I do, I just can't get away from this DLC. I can't even tell what that might be. Is that Mega Ampharos? I can't even tell! What is this supposed to be? We only have one... Wait, do you not remember the giant squid part? We only have one video proof of its existence. Before that, we just have tentacles and beak marks from whales. Yeah, but those are... Well, those were rumors and myths to maybe exist. In the Pokemon world, these guys know for a fact that these legends do exist. So yeah, I can, hold on, how many donuts do I have? None! Like, I can understand certain legendaries with damn near no footage on. Kinda like the Creation Trio. I don't think Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina is gonna show up for any photo shoots. You know? I don't think Arceus is gonna descend from the heavens for some passerby to take a picture of. But, you know, Rayquaza kind of just flies around the world. Someone ought to see it. Man, I don't want to freaking do this. You know, a part of me is tempted. Should I do the hyperspace survey points off screen, kind of like what I'm doing with the ZA Royale, because it's all the same shit over and over. I don't think you want to see me do that this much. I mean, I'll give the Rogue Mega a try. How about that? That's something new. And we haven't even done whatever these are yet. I have no idea what these red ones are. And we still have some of these. Okay, let's try one of these Rogue Megas. I assume that's Ampharos. You already know that's a 5-star, so absolutely no holding back on berries for this one. Don't ask me what ideal recipes are. I wouldn't know. Clearly. Resistance power psychic, that's not gonna help. Special defense power level 1. Catching power dragon. Eh. I hate this DLC so incredibly much. It just doesn't stop. What would be the quickest way to get there? Probably Lysander Cafe, but I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna make a backup save first. I think that will probably be the best idea. That I grind for all these points off screen, because you don't want to see me do all of it again. I think I'll do that. I'll do all the grinding off screen, and then I'll just actually show the good stuff on camera. How about that? So I got a lot of grinding to do off screen, not only for the hyperspace survey points, but also the Z Royale too. At least that's almost done. I only need to get to 20 for that, so at least that's almost done. I can only guess this is Ampharos. I only got 4.5 minutes for this. There's no point saving the game, it'll just auto-save the moment I get in there. Wait, just me? It is Ampharos. Okay, let's see just how hard these are. Pause. Level 200. Oh my god. This is only worth 10,000? Whatever berries I get from this better smack. I am chiseling away at this thing's health. And look at how quickly my time is going down. Are you kidding me? Wow, I am almost halfway done with my timer, and I'm not even halfway done with this thing's health. Stop the timer. God, special moves in this game are just so slow. Hold on. I'm only now at half health. And my timer is way lower than half. Oh yeah, why aren't I Mega-ing? As if that would make a difference now. Yeah, nope. No. Well, well, the distortion over the tower is gone at least. That's nice. Okay, so in a way it seems like these are a no-go for me, which would suck, because you get good berries from them, and it's only 10,000, so you would only need to do 7 of them, as opposed to like a dozen of the other ones. Well, I'll grind for a bit, and then we will continue this when I have grinded off screen. This DLC is just not fun. It's so repetitive. I don't know what everyone was complaining about in the past, saying that the whole 8 gym system was repetitive and boring. I never found it to be like that. I never saw a problem with doing 8 gyms, battling the champion, and then being done with the game. I never had a problem with that. All you fuckers out there complaining that it was repetitive and formulaic, well, look at that. You've ruined something nice. Anyways, I don't know. Should I try some of this stuff? Because I think some of these might be how you get certain Mega Stones. I'm not too sure. I haven't looked into it yet. Well, let's take a look. Screw it. I'll do 3 Hyper Oran Berries. I'll combine some... I don't know... That gave me 31 additional levels. Okay, let's try one of these Mega ones. You know what? Sure, let's just go here first, and we'll see just how much of a power creep this has. Another item over here. And it's just a guy in an alleyway. I've got some real good stuff here. Would you like to exchange your Mega Shards for something nice? Oh! I didn't even know this guy was here. Wow, I never knew this guy was here. Well, that's good to know. I've just been cashing in my Mega Shards at Quasartico. I get 28 minutes if I use this one. Here, let's use the 5-minute ones and see what this does. Or what this even is. Because I think doing these is how you get some of the newer Mega Stones. Let's see, this one here is... Don't tell me there's a guy running towards me. Shit! It's this one. God damn it, it's this one. I still have not been able to do this one. Well, let's see if I can even do this. And I got 5 minutes. Maybe this is the one that I should have 28 minutes on. Complete your mission. Well, at least I get points for doing this. And don't be fooled, these two are tough. Both of them are Alpha 2! Hey, why are y'all attacking me? My M board just got one shot. Yeah, nope. Let's try a different one, shall we? There's so much left for me to do in this DLC, but I just don't feel like actually doing them. You know what I mean? Anyways, am I before I even made those donuts? No, it still saved the donuts at least. Anyway, so we're not doing that one. Let's take a look at a different one. And I think some of these are not at all like that one. Wow, I only get 3 minutes, huh? Well, let's see what this one's like. Yeah, this is what I thought they would be like. Man, that's bullshit that you waste time running up to it. Wow, that did very little damage. Do not send out a bug type, a dark type against this thing right now. What the hell? Why is... You saw Skarmory face the wrong way! Now, I take neutral damage from water. You cannot be serious. Yo, this is some bullshit! And that's it! Glycopite. Yeah, that's it. At least I get points for that, and it looks like there's literally nothing else to do in here. There literally is nothing else. The timer keeps running, and you have nothing to do. No items to pick up, no mega shards to break, nothing. And I think majority of them are like this. Except for the Crabominable, for some reason, they decided to make that a real pain in the ass to do. Alright, that one's done. Let's see another. Like, we have a 1-star one over here. Let's go take a look at what this one's about. Actually, maybe I should make a tamer donut for this one. Let's go to this 2-star. Is this inside? Or is it... No, it's not on the roof. Thing is, nobody's got to bat an eye at watching me go into this. Damn, I got 5 minutes for this. Maybe I should save this donut for something a little harder. Let's go to this 3-star one over here. Didn't I have like 2 minutes for that Glycopod? Yeah, this one I got 2 minutes. I think that should be fine. Damn, it's a good thing I didn't go to that 1-star one. Alright, what's it gonna be? What on earth? What the hell is this? How kind of you to come all this way to join us. Allow me to express my gratitude by challenging you to a Pokemon battle. Hold up. Those numbers don't look fair. I'm coming to help. Why are you all in here? You ready? Let's dive right into battle. Let's Let's show these two SBC elites how great Team MZ is. Okay, this is not expected. With Lebane by my side, victory is assured. Huh? Hyperspatial shuffle. No, scuffle with the SBC. I didn't know this was here. Wait, then why do I have a timer for this? Am I actually timed doing this battle? I am. I only got 2 minutes to battle these two. Oh, they're tough. Oh, their levels are high. I didn't even think about that. Yes, keep standing in there and not doing anything. Wow, Northern just got one shot. Did it? It's hard to pay attention when this stuff happens. Time for our secret weapon, Mega Evolve, so we can drag these kids, Dragougy. Whoever Lita whoever Lita had, she's dead weight. Interesting how there is Mega Dragougy, but no Mega Clauncher. Oh my god, Mega, 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 Mega. You're kidding me, right? Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Oh boy, some of the side missions in this DLC are going to be quite difficult to finish, aren't they? They're not going to be like the side missions we did before. Man, I just want to finish this game. Not because I don't like it. Mostly. If we're not talking about the DLC. I just want to finish this game so that I can move on to the next thing I'm planning to do. Which you already know. Once I finish my alpha decks in this game, which thanks to the DLC will take a while, I want to go back to Legends Arceus and complete my Alpha Dex in that game. But I can't, because I can't finish this game yet. We only have a handful of these. Let's see what other ones we have. I'm hoping we can just find the mega ones. You know? What? If it's anything like the last one we just did, yeah, no. I did not know we would have double battles in hyperspace as side missions. I kind of thought all of these question mark ones would be rogue megas. Oh. Wait, if these are the ones that are the yellow question marks, what are the ones that are red? Look how much you have to start up backup saves. The stupid autosave in this game, I swear. Alright, so not that one. What's this one? Another battle? Complete my mission, which is... Is this another mega? Why are you wasting my time by making me navigate here? Absolutely not. No. No. I could have sworn I just saw Ivor back in Lumiose. How did he make it there before I did? So, if the trend continues, we can expect to see one with Canary and Tarragon. You know what? I'm seeing a typing with this. What is this? I haven't even been to any of these red ones before. What are these red ones? Can I find one that's a little easier to reach? Canary plush buff, let's go. And also, what's in that 1-star then? That's the wrong way. I'm actually not sure what's in these red ones. Even the music sounds off. Seems like you've made it into a strange slice of hyperspace, huh, kid? Kinda resembles one of our battle zones. Guess we should call it Hyperspace Battle Zone. Might be that the trainers you see there are reflections of the bitter resentment felt by trainers defeated on our side, eh? Whatever they are, I bet I can come up with some survey tasks suited to a hyperspace battle zone. It'll keep you plenty busy, so no slouching, kid. What? It's battles! Oh, this music's not distorted, though. Oh, I'm used to there being another screen before I can move on and continue. That's not the move I meant to use. I meant to use close combat. No, you don't. Not with that recover. People are just here? How'd you get in here? Corbo just said these guys might be the bitter reflections of defeat. Okay, no screen, so immediately just go. No Pokeballs to break either, but I do still see items on the ground to pick up. And, oh, I thought that was a wild Pokemon. Noticing a lot of rock types so far. Was there something telling me common types earlier and I just missed it? Ah, damn it. Okay. That's a big Tyrant! You dick. Ooh, look at that, it's a red holovator. Wait, what? Red hologram. Aw, shit. If I could pick my color, that's the one I choose! I guess now I know what it looks like. Wow, they have alphas doing this now, too. And I am absolutely screwed. Okay, these are tougher than they look. Man, the goddamn timer! Dick move to have the timer continue as the battles are going too. You just love your alphas, don't you? I mean, I do too, but still. I guess I'll keep that. I didn't really use too many berries there, I suppose. I guess I'll just keep the points. Bro, title is called Alpha Trainer. What'd you expect? I don't know, it's the first time I'm encountering one. This is new to me. Okay, let's go create a very light donut. Light on calories, not fattening at all. Let's see what this is. If this is the only one-star yellow one I see. Then where are all of the other rogue megas? We have a lot of work to do, you know that, folks? A lot of work to do. Okay, we just need a tame one. You know what? I could have just used a big donut just to see what it even was first. Wow, I get 7 minutes for this. And that's already tame, too. Okay, what is this? It's, what is this? There's just a guy here. Aren't you the movie director? You there, young trainer, could I ask a special favor of you? I'd like you to deliver this letter to the director... Oh. Wrong person. I would do it myself, but I'm afraid that certain circumstances prevent me from doing so. Please, won't you deliver it to in my stead? This seems fishy. Merci, I knew you had a trustworthy face. This is a letter that must be delivered. Important letter. Remember, you must give it to the director, no one else. I feel like I'm about to do the Skyward Sword mission for the paper. Wow! Just like that, task complete, accept a mission. That's it? Nothing else in here, huh? I wasted all those berries and 7 minutes just for that? Man, what a waste of my time and resources. I could just start up the game again, but it's like, yeah, but what a waste of time. Just to save, what, 5 berries? Oh, wrong one. Fine, I guess we may as well get this done. So, I'm currently thinking, once, actually no. I'll grind for the points off screen, but then maybe I'll hop on and get some of the side missions done, because we need to do those eventually too. Not all of them, you know, the ones that are quick and easy, because the side missions, like the battles we have, ooh, those ones, yeah, I don't want to do those, not yet. Oh, I remember you. You helped me find my ring before, didn't you? You were a director? I did so appreciate your help then. So what happens? Does that side mission just not show up if we haven't? Actually, no, that's impossible. We had to do the ring side mission to even progress with the story. Never mind. And what new good deed has brought you to Academy Etoile today? I'm looking for the director. Oh, director of the school, not a movie director. A letter for the director. Well, you found her. I am the director of the school. You gave the important letter to Moire. What, your husband? Was that your husband? I swear, the husband that gave you that ring. Where did you get this letter? No, never mind that. There is an even more urgent question that must be answered. Please, won't you come to Sector 6 with me? I must visit Racine Construction at once. Okay. You know, when I battled those trainers in hyperspace, I don't even think I got money for that. I think I only got survey points. Thank you for coming. I feel so much better having you here with me for support. I probably should have done this alone, but that letter you gave me, it raised so many questions. I suppose I had to tell you what it said. I'm so sorry. I left you behind without ever having the chance to tell you something. 14 years ago, I entrusted my precious ring to a certain man for repairs. The man's name was Tarragon, the owner of a shop called Racine Construction. Wait a second, if this place was here 14 years ago, where was it during X and Y that took place 5 years ago? Receiving a letter from my deceased husband. It's simply impossible, isn't it? I called it. It was her husband. I was afraid to come by myself to find out what this letter says is... To find out if what this letter says is true or not. Are you Mr. Tarragon? That I am. How can I help you? Tell me, do you remember a man coming to you 14 years ago asking for your help repairing a ring? That I do! I wouldn't remember something 14 years ago. I'd gone and taken my little canary to a fancy restaurant to celebrate her birthday. We hit it right off with the guy sitting next to us. Canary took to him like a ducklet to water. When he brought when he heard what a dab hand I was at fixing things, he asked if I could help with a setting stone that come loose from a ring of his. Told me it was a special ring, one of a pair he and his wife had exchanged. Wouldn't all rings be one of a kind, or one of a pair in that case? That man was my husband, but I'm afraid there was an accident, and he, again with the whole, can't say the word dead, or died. I'm so sorry to hear that, ma'am. Well, what a stroke of luck that something pointed you here after all these long years. I'd hoped, perhaps, that ring. Ah, and I'm sure I owe you something for your labor. There ain't no need for that, ma'am. She really was about to pay for a service 14 years ago. Does this guy really still have the ring? I can't take this kind lady's money, but I can take this kid's money. Here, kid, you pay for this lady. But maybe I could take a battle with young... Oh my god. Well, it's not in hyperspace, so the levels won't be insane. Oh, please! Won't you give the gentleman his battle? I can't stand leaving his debt unpaid. Lady, I got money. Let me just pay him and just be done with this. Fine, whatever. There's a side mission with Canary? There actually is. The way she just looked over like, eh? And then there's a... Oh! There's a distortion here. That stick in the mud Grisham's been teaching me more than just bacon. We've been battling plenty too. I'll show you some of the tricks I've picked up. I'll still win. Maybe I should have saved before agreeing to that. I'm gonna do this and then call it for tonight. Oh crap, I still need to edit in that clip after I'm done this. Ah, nice! What a nice level you have your Pokemon at. You guys already know I'm not good at Pokemon battling. So this is the environment I strive at. Being way over leveled where I can easily wipe the floor with them. But then when you need me to think and create strategies, no. That puts too much strain on my smooth brain. It's a miracle I even graduated college. Exegrill still couldn't get past your defenses, eh? Ha! Ain't that just typical? But admit it, me and Exegrill gave you a run for your money, eh? Yeah, totally. We all owe you big time, kid. Growing stronger to put up a real challenge in battles just my small way of showing you my appreciation. Consider me paid in full, ma'am. I think it's high time this ring made its way back home. Instead of you being paid, you paid out money to me for winning the battle. Cherished ring. Wait, I got the ring? Wait, what'd you hand it to me for? Why didn't you just hand it to her? Whatever. I was so distraught when I lost my husband and we never found his ring. But now our two rings are back together at last. I'll treasure them and all my memories of him. Awfully lucky of this lady that for 14 years that ring was still in the city. And just, I assume, kept in a drawer? Wasn't sold off, wasn't destroyed, wasn't genuinely lost forever. It was just still in the city. Goodness, you found both my lost rings and my husband. What? You found both my own lost ring and my husband's ring. You truly are a wonder. Gotta admit, it's a weight off my shoulders too, having that ring back where it belongs. I'm not gonna lie, I probably may have sold that ring if I was him. 5 dream balls! I don't know, or I'd wear the ring myself. That was a pretty big rock. Did you see that? Alright, I'm gonna call it here. I will grind for the points off screen, and then we will do some of the side missions next time. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.